Welcome to the Trucker Reacts channel. Got a breaking news story. I found out earlier. I heard the news from Mother Trucker Alex over there at the Mother Trucker channel about Montgomery Transport going out of business. I was searching all the trucking news sites for hours. Didn't see anything till just a few minutes ago. Ran across this on Freight Waves. They covered the story. So we're going to check out the story and see what's going on. Let me change this real quick. Share the screen. We'll get to the story. Find out what's going on over there Montgomery Transport. Click the right thing here. Here we go. Like I said, this is from Freight Waves. 1,000 employees out of work as flatbed operator files for bankruptcy. Wow. That's crazy. What happened? Okay, Mother Trucker, a YouTube news source covering the trucking industry, has reported. That's the only place I saw it reported too, besides this article right here. That Montgomery Transport LLC, a Birmingham, Alabama-based trucking company, filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy and ceased operations effective immediately. 1,000 employees out of work as trucker files for bankruptcy. I think it meant Montgomery. The sudden shutdown has left hundreds of drivers stranded across America as the company's leadership instructed them to halt operations. This abrupt closure represents a significant disruption in the trucking industry as it created immediate challenges for both drivers and clients dependent on Montgomery's freight services. There's a video there, a screenshot of the video that Mother Trucker did. Go check it out. The company officially announced its Chapter 7 bankruptcy filing, which indicates a complete liquidation rather than a reorganization. Unlike Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which allows companies to restructure while continuing operations, Chapter 7 signals a complete cessation of business activities. The announcement came suddenly, with employees receiving notifications with almost no advance warning, forcing an immediate operational halt across the company's network. Man, I've been lucky enough. I've never been with a company that forced shut down when I was on the road or something with them. Builders Transport came close. I led Builders Transport about a month before they did all this. I guess I've been lucky. I've been in some good, solid companies after that. The bankruptcy has resulted in approximately 1,000 employees losing their jobs, including 600 truck drivers who were actively working on deliveries across the country when the announcement was made. The company has instructed drivers who are close to home to return and await further instructions. Those currently completing deliveries have been told to finish their current loads but not to accept any new assignments. The widespread impact has created an immediate employment crisis for hundreds of families dependent on the company for their livelihoods. That's a terrible shame. Terrible. According to internal communications shared by employees, Montgomery Transport's financial troubles began unfolding earlier this year. In June 2025, the company's principal owner, One Equity Partners, reportedly decided to exit the trucking industry and sell the company. By July 2025, PNS Transportation had begun due diligence to purchase Montgomery Transport with a planned closing date of September 10. However, on September 26, a lawsuit and restraining order filed by Rollins Montgomery reportedly halted the sale process. What? That's crazy. With the traditional purchase agreement derailed, the company attempted to proceed with the sale to Chapter 11 bankruptcy proceedings by October 8th. The situation deteriorated further when creditors failed to reach consensus terms, forcing the company to convert to Chapter 7 bankruptcy and shut down operations completely. Wow. Financial provisions for affected employees. In its communication to drivers, Montgomery Transport has stated that payroll is being protected for work already performed. Drivers currently delivering loads have been instructed to complete those deliveries with assurances they will be compensated. The company directed drivers near the Birmingham terminal to return there, while those closer to their homes are told to return home and await further instructions. Despite these provisions, the sudden closure leaves significant uncertainty regarding final payments, benefits, and other employment related matters. Emotional impact and community response. The announcement has had a profound emotional impact on employees. I would say that's an understatement. One employee shared, "It's an emotional day as Montgomery Transport is out of business effective immediately. As for prayers of hundreds of drivers and office employees are now without a job." Another stated, "I poured my heart and soul into that company. I love the trucking industry. I love my truck driver buddies. I'm sorry and I'm heartbroken." The trucking community has responded quickly, with competing carriers reaching out to displace drivers with employment opportunities. Several companies have specifically directed their recruiting departments to contact former Montgomery Transport drivers, recognizing the skilled workforce suddenly available in the market. The sudden closure of Montgomery Transport represents not only a business failure, but a significant disruption for hundreds of families. While truck drivers may find new opportunities due to their specialized skills, office staff and support personnel face a more challenging job market. The collapse highlights the fragility of transportation companies in today's economy and the ripple effects when such operations cease. As the situation continues to develop, the focus remains on supporting the displaced workers, while the legal and financial aftermath of the bankruptcy unfolds in the weeks ahead. Now, that's an article from Craig Fuller himself, CEO and founder of FreightWaves. So, man, what the heck? What the heck? Thousands of employees, most drivers, now looking for jobs. That's sad. Now, more details, I guess, will come out over this. I hope this ain't just some kind of something that's not really true, but we heard from a couple of drivers. They said it was shut down. So I guess more details will be coming out. I'll keep up on them if I hear of anything. Report it right here on the Trucker Reacts channel. So if you know a former driver from Montgomery, talk to them. Let me know what's going on. I would appreciate it. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. So I appreciate everybody watching.